Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. The Electoral Reform Society has said that Britain is living in the 21st century, but with a 19th century voting system. And you know what? They're absolutely right. They're saying it needs to be reformed and updated. It needs to be modernised and it needs to be better for what its purpose is. Now, they've come up with some proposals, and I quite like the idea. One of the proposals is that each person registers to vote and you have your voter card. And it is a photo ID with a chip in it. And you use it and the plan is that it has your OD. So when you go in to register, you have to show the voter ID card and it's got your picture on it and that and your face. You have that. You swipe in, so you've registered to go in, so they know that you've gone in to vote. Then you have to put the card in the machine. It comes up, tells you your options, and you hit your candidate. But here's the thing. It's linked to your address, so you can be anywhere in Britain, and the options that come up on the screen will only relate to your constituency. You then hit on the touchscreen the one you want. Is this the one you want? Confirm. You confirm it, and away you go. It means you can vote at any time, at any place. You don't have to travel to go to a specific area. So, for example, if you're a nurse working, an odd shift, and you're in an area that's well away from your voting area, so you've left before the voting begins, but you can't get back until after it finishes, you'd be otherwise disenfranchised. Whereas if you got your card and that, they could set one up in a hospital for patients as well as, staff can just swipe, plug, vote and go. And it doesn't have to be on election day. It could be set up that you could do this 2-3 days before election day. And it will work not just for general elections, but for local elections. And they can change the format as well quite easily so that it's not only if it is first past the post, but you can set it up so that if it's, proportional representation, all sorts of things. It would cut down on fraud because it's your card, your face. Yeah, whatever. It could be set up that it could take thumbprints, for example. So you'd have to put it in and register. There's all sorts of things. It cuts down on fraud. It cuts down on missing votes as well. One of the other things they want to do is make voting compulsory. And there will obviously be an option of none of the above. So you don't. While you have you have the obligation to vote, you're not obligated to vote for anyone. There's all sorts of things that it can do, but it would make the counting quicker. Because, they're counting as they go along. There's all sorts of reasons why this would be a good idea. We would move into a more modern voting system. So instead of having to sit up until 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever it'll be right. And voting is closed. Give us 10 minutes. We'll get everything up, running. And then boom, let's go through. In Aberdeen it is. And here's the results. And so forth. It would be known almost instantly. I think it would destroy election night. I love sitting there going through the night on election night because it go 10 o'clock, okay, boom, 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 10:05, John Curtis comes on and goes, here's the result. It's a reform landslide or whatever it would be. Some people will hate the idea. Some people will go, oh no, because they're technophobes, Luddites. Some people just want old-fashioned pieces of paper. But we don't live, Queen Anne's dead, put it that way, all right? We don't need the rotten. We got rid of rotten boroughs. We got rid of, disenfranchised. We got rid of the university vote. Let's just get rid of little pieces of paper and make people turn up with a picture, with their face, with their thumbprint. One vote, job's a good one. No voter fraud. Everyone has to vote. Much more democratic, much more representative. Let me know what the downsides are, because I bet there's hundreds. Thanks a lot. Bye.